Hi class! Today I will guide you through a lesson over the moon phases that we just learned about. Before we get started, here are some of the materials that you will need. First, you will need a paper plate. Then, you will need a knife. You will also need Oreos and a marker. First, what we will need to do is take your paper plate and your marker and write on the top, right along the edge, right here, the words new moon. I will give you these words in just a minute. When you are finished writing your words on your paper plate, it should look something like this. First, we will take our Oreos and you will split it down the middle, like this, so that you have two parts with white on both of them. And take your Oreo and divide it in half. See, so there's a line down the middle. Then you will scrape off the icing on just one side. So that it looks something like this. You don't have to get all of the icing off, just so you get the idea. You will do the exact same thing to another Oreo. So that it looks something like this. Now, you have two Oreos that are halved. Next, you will take an Oreo and split it in half again. And you're going to scrape all of the icing off of one of them. So that it looks like this. In this one, you can leave it as a hole. And take another Oreo, split it, and this time scrape off almost all of the icing except leave a little bit on the side, about a third or a fourth, and scrape off the rest so that it looks like this. And then for the other half of the Oreo, you will do the exact same, so that it looks like this. Next, we will take one last Oreo, split it, and just take a little bit off of the side. Draw a line like this, and just scrape off that little bit on the side, so that it looks something like this. And take the other half to your Oreo and do the exact same, so that you get something looking like this again. Now that we have 8 Oreos all shaped, we can begin to put together our project. Next, you will take your paper plate that you labeled with all of the different moon phases on them, and your Oreos that symbolize all of the different moon phases, and you will begin placing them on your paper plate where you feel they are supposed to go. For starters, the new moon Oreo will go right underneath where the new moon label is. Before you begin placing your Oreos, you may visit this website to review all of the phases. You will then begin placing all of your Oreos, and after you've completed the activity, you may check your answers with my picture.